Hello darlings, Dom here, I hope you're all well. This one's a real quick one, but I thought some of you would be interested in considering how popular Resident Evil has been over the last year, and more in particular the Resident Evil remake. Now the Resident Evil 2 remake was really well received, and Nemesis, even though it wasn't as popular as the second one, was still widely appreciated by the fan base. But here's where things get a little bit interesting, because there is now a remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica on the way. However, this time it won't be coming from Capcom. It's actually been made by a group of fans who absolutely love the series, and I gotta say they have done a pretty good job so far from the gameplay footage that they have released. Now I'm not going to harp on about the footage too much, because I think you guys should go check out the website and also their YouTube. I'll put a link down below and give them support, because I think they'll probably really appreciate it. But I'm going to give you a list of details on the gist of things and how it's all going to work. So the big question is, will it cost money? No, the game is going to be completely free. And it isn't going to be released as one big chunk either. It's going to be put out as 3 chapters, and each of these chapters is going to last approximately 4 hours. I'm sure some of you are wondering how they're able to do it with Capcom having the legal rights to this game, and basically they're just doing it until Capcom says they can't do it anymore. So yes, it could be mothballed in a heartbeat. Another little nifty thing about this is that it's going to be released in multiple languages, and some of these are English, Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, and a few more. And there are no language packs that you have to install, you can just change them once you get into the game. They've also put in a new gameplay system. If you've played the demo in the past, then they have renewed that entire system as well, which as a positive side effect has meant that the actual system is a lot more stable now. They're also putting in some more animations as well, so everything feels a little bit more natural. And there is also a new zombie system. So basically, if you get bit, like the Capcom zombies, if you have a defense knife, you can then get rid of them. And last but not least, if you've played Resident Evil 3, you'll know about the dodge system. Well, they've also put that in there, so you can now dodge zombies. Now, if you're worried about not being able to run this on your PC, then there is a long-term plan which maybe it'll come, I'm not so sure, but they said they are planning to do a light version of the game for basically people who have low spec systems. Either way, I thought this project was actually pretty cool. I do like these little mod community projects. Unfortunately, the majority of them tend to get snuffed out. I'm sure a lot of you remember the GTA 3 revamps that they were putting in, but hopefully this won't go the way of the dodo. I can't actually remember when Nemesis came out, but it feels like it was a couple of years ago now, so this was something kind of bridge the gap until we get Resident Evil 4, which is currently in development and got leaked by the guy who did Albert Wesker, or the new actor for him, which is another story on its own right, and maybe we'll get around to covering it. But either way, I hope you enjoy this, and it's something to get excited about. Give this team all the support they can get, and I'll be back with more news and updates on this when I know more.